Where? Where do I start? You know what? I'm ill. I've been bedbound for the past like 2 days. Just about got to the sofa so I could watch that circus of a team fighting, allegedly, for the top, well, for the Premier League, being at the top at the moment. And yeah, I wish I had the answers. Like, what the heck was that? We literally self-sabotaged for all 3 goals. Zubimendi, this is not the first time you've done this, brother. This is not the first time you've given away a silly pass and it's resulted in a goal. I need to take a chill pill. This virus has got me, bruh. This ain't the last of us. But anyway, where do we start? 3-2 to United at the Emirates. The first time we've lost at home this season. And a part of me wants to be that guy, you know, Mr. Positive, so I can just keep everyone positive and look, let's spur on the team. But nah, I'm not doing that crap, bro. You know why? Because we need a kick up the arse, mate. We need these attackers, this manager, this system to pull up their flipping socks. And I'm not swearing on this channel, so I'm going to keep it as PG as I can. What the hell, man? What the hell? Changes were too late. We left our runners. We're letting these guys play rondo around us, scoring 2 worldies, which fair play, very good goals, can't lie. But we let them. We let them. Shocking, man. Everyone in the Arsenal team today was shocking. Apart from Rice having a great first 20 minutes, probably. Shocking, man. Shocking. Odegaard, I'm tired of you. I'm tired. I've defended you so much to a lot of people, even like the ops, the rivals. I'm out. I'm tapping out, bro. You had a good 2 seasons with us, you know. The first half season, I think, on loan, that was all right. 2 good seasons. This season, I don't know if it's because you're a new dad. I don't know if it's the injuries. I don't know. You're just letting teams and games pass you by. You're not getting on the ball as much in key areas and making key decisions. You're just dropping deep and just doing stupidness with it. Back pass, side pass. I need a break, man. I actually need paracetamol. I need it all. I need to raid a pharmacy. And I know I look like I'm about to execute order 66, but believe you me, I wish I could on some of these players, bruh, because I'm fuming. Eze, brother, you're shook. You're getting the ball. You're doing a spinneroonie like Booker T. Shook, passing the ball back. Doing nothing, man. Nothing. Gyökeres, at least, you know what? At least Gyökeres was badding up Martinez when he came on. He was fighting. He was trying to make stuff happen. I'll give him that. Saka, good first half. Nowhere second half. Madueke, aman Allahum. This guy. You beat a man. You try and beat him 2, 3 times. Bro, you've beat him already. Just go and pass the ball in the box. You're doing too much, mate. You just want that Instagram post or that TikTok reel, you know, TikTok video where it's like you put a trap beat on it and you look like you're a bad man. Bro, just pass the ball, across the goal, cross the ball. Do something. Just stop doing it for the camera, bruh. Marino, fair play, came on, got the goal. I don't know what you were doing for Cunha's goal, bro. This brother was doing the worm. Scotty too hotty. He was literally laid out, flat on his belly, doing the worm when Cunha scored that goal. I just don't know, man. Timber kind of got torn to shreds against Dorgu towards, like, yeah, I'd say from second half onwards. Ben White didn't do much coming on. Took half an hour each throw on. I just don't know where the tactics are anymore. Like, they're literally, you know, like the identity feels like it's gone. And it's mad because Arteta's ball and, you know, okay, take set pieces out of the way because every team's doing it now, yeah? So I can't even claim that for Arsenal now. But in terms of how we set up and how we played football, we knew what we were getting most matches. Even if it was changed slightly, we just knew it. Yeah, certain systems for certain teams, certain players fit in systems and all that stuff. I just don't know what we're doing now. I literally just don't know. Side, pass the Saka, whips it in. Declan Rice whips it in. I'm worried, man. Attacking wise, I'm worried. Like, we've got more attack, way more attack than the last few seasons, but we're just doing nothing. We're doing worse with better attackers. I don't know why Madueke didn't shift to the left when Trossard, that substitution happened, because Madueke could have ran down Dalot. He could have. And whipping balls. And Saka, he was still doing his thing when he switched sides, but it just would have made sense for Madueke to go on that side, man. There's so many questions and no answers because I'm just shell-shocked. I'm just so baffled. Like, United, don't get me wrong, they're on the up. New manager bounce, don't know how long this is going to last. So you mugs giving me the big un in the group chats and WhatsApp groups, enjoy your moment. Enjoy your 15 minutes because trust me, you're going to get a big slap in the face when that adrenaline runs out. So yeah, I'm just so annoyed because I've said it time and time again. Arsenal are the only team that can defeat Arsenal in terms of winning this title. We've gone from 7 points to 4 points in a matter of a week. And that's why us Arsenal fans, as much as we're trying to stay positive and, optimistic, these games against Liverpool, who else? What was the game we drew? The last game we drew, basically, as well. The 0-0s or the draws, it's like when we're trying to capitalize against these teams like City and Villa when they're dropping points, it's like it just doesn't happen. And then games like this, where they do win and we don't win, the pressure ramps up now. And can we handle it? We're going to find out. Look, we're still 4 points ahead. It's not the end of the world, but it's becoming to be that PTSD moment in the season where it's like, oh, okay. Maybe, just maybe, echoes of last season and 3 seasons in a row, 4 seasons in a row. But look, man, I'm just so mad how we lost that game. I'm not even mad that we lost it. Like, I'll be honest, because if we put up a real fight, if we were ticking, if we were controlled, if we weren't making dumb mistakes, leaving our runners, letting them score worldies, I would have been like, you know what? It is what it is. It's United at the end of the day. Don't get me wrong. We beat them at Old Trafford, but we should have lost that game as well, to be fair. But yeah, it's just like, I don't know, man. It's very frustrating. You could tell they were out to frustrate us. You could tell they sat back. They were playing very physical, especially Martinez and Maguire. I think there needs to be a big change. You could see, this is what I mean. You could see against Inter Milan, obviously, different competition, different teams, but you could see against Inter Milan, when Odegaard's not in the fold, we're somewhat ticking, Eze, Rice, double pivot. When you take off Zubimendi, why'd I say it like that? And then you put Rice back in the 6, and then Eze in the left 8, it's just not as fluid because Rice is a great ball carrier. He's a great defensive 6, but he's better on that left 8 or a defensive box-to-box player, So yeah, my thing is Zubimendi, Rice, Eze. Let that be the midfield. I know Zubimendi had a howler, and honestly, like I've not been so angry at him or at any player this season, like when he gave that ball away. But I just feel like we've not managed him well. Like we've managed Rice pretty well and every other player, I feel, in terms of minutes and stuff. But we're not using Norgard. We're not using anyone else in that midfield because Zubimendi is so good and it's hard to replace him. But it's like, bro, all these factors, man, I'm so upset, bro. I'm so annoyed and I'm upset I didn't do a watch along, but at the same time, I'm glad. I know I'm ill. I couldn't really do it. Like, I'm even struggling with this. I'm sweating buckets, but I'm just like, such a missed opportunity, man. You look at seasons gone by and there's turning points. There's games in the season where you're like, if only that game, the Southamptons, the West Hams, the Evertons. Do you know what I mean? These sort of games in the season, you're like, bro, we've actually, I swear. Let me get the record up. So I've just had to double check. So we've literally, in the league, we've drawn the last 2 and lost. 2 draws, 1 L. We're still 4 points clear. I know people are saying the league's not the same standard. City are not there. Liverpool are not there. But someone's got to win it. Someone has to be in it to win it. Leicester won it that freak season, you know, and they still won it. No one cares how bad it was that season or whatever, but our form is worrying me in the league. And I think what's even more disturbing is there's more pressure on the league. So I don't know what's happening there in terms of like, is it getting to the players, the manager, and all of the above, or is there something going on in the league mentally? Because Champions League, flying. FA Cup, doing well. League Cup, nearing thereabouts in the final. Yeah, you could say. Yeah, it's not over, but you could say. But the league, I'm just like, Liverpool, draw. Forest, draw. United, at home, L. What's going on, Mikel? Mikel, I really like you as a manager, and I really want you to do well with this team. And I want you to win trophies. Trust me, there's probably very few out there that has really wanted you to succeed at this job. Like, through the depths of finishing 8th back-to-back and losing every trophy under the sun, despicably, where we shouldn't have a lot of the times. But you, my brother, you need to get this team ticking, attacking, get in a mental health coach, get in a psychologist, do something with these players, get in someone like an Henry, you know, some sort of attacking team, because, bro, you've mastered the arts of defending. I know we've conceded 3, don't get me wrong, but attacking, there's no conviction in the league. And I don't know if it's a mental thing. It looks like it is. I don't even know if it's a tactical thing a lot of the times, because we can score goals, but it's just the rhythms and the patterns are just not there. So you just don't know what to expect from this team. And that's the problem. I think with all the rotation we've had, with all the new players coming in, half of them are just not used to each other. Half of them don't know what the hell to do. Brother, we got bigger problems. And it's now, I hope now is a wake-up call and not a fall-off, you know? I hope now it's a point in the season where it's like, boys, are you mad? We're not letting this season go by again. The last few seasons. We're better, we're more experienced, we're hungrier, we're more hurt, we're more angry. This ain't happening again. We've got better players, a better depth in rotation and everything, in every position. And Arteta, it's on you. It's on this team you put out. It's on this team you instruct and how you set up. Because teams don't want to play us. They make it difficult. They frustrate us. You know this, man. Do something, boys. Like this really, oh man. Who do we have next, man? I need to see this. Right, so there's Champions League against Kairat on the 28th. And then Leeds away. That's going to be a tough game. Then we've got Chelsea, semi-final, then Sunderland. So it doesn't get easy. And it's the Prem, you know? And City's fixtures, can't lie, they might be getting a bit tastier for them. So they got Galatasaray on Wednesday, tough game. Tottenham, which is their bogey team, yeah. Newcastle, obviously semi-final. Liverpool, though, away. Then Fulham. So you could say they've got harder teams, harder fixtures, but at the same time, everyone else has been rubbish. Tottenham, khalas, finished. You got Liverpool, just lost against Bournemouth. Yeah, so I'm not even counting on these teams to take points off them anymore. I'm just like, just do your job, Arsenal. Win your games. Win your games, man. That's all you got to do. Because these teams, bro, yeah, look, man, I'm going to end it there because I need to eat. I had to get on the camera and vent and just let my feelings be known because, yeah, it wouldn't have been fair on the missus and the little one because I had to just blow off some steam, you know? As an Arsenal fan or casual, I guess, let me know down below what you think, man. What did you think of that absolute horror show? Should we have got something out of it? I do think, looking back in hindsight, United deserved every point of that game. My heart's saying we should have got that draw at least, but at the same time, I'm like, do you know what? Nah, we didn't deserve anything. We looked shook, shell-shocked. We looked like a team that just didn't know what to do themselves, that felt sorry for themselves as well. But yeah, just let me know your comments, your thoughts down below. I will be back to regular scheduling hopefully this week. Still recovering. Should be all right in a couple of days. Nothing major, you know, just nursery germs and everything. But yeah, leave all your thoughts, comments, and everything down below. And yeah, on to the next one. Peace.